Hey guys, welcome back to the Network Podcast. You're now listening to Stackpack. I got brother Sam coming in. I'll be giving him an interview. Can't wait to talk to him. He has a dope podcast that I want you guys to tune into on YouTube. And also he'll be coming into Clubhouse with the Media Mentor Network to talk to my community as well. Brother Sam, I can't wait for you to pull up, man. I'm waiting for him right now. He should be here any moment.
Fear the unknown, cause I know what I am here for. I keep on trotting on my own path, keep on learning from my present and past, yeah. When I no longer need validation, cause my story is long and I'm patient. I know that I have lessons to learn, keep my eyes open each step I earn, yeah. No need for me to feel alone, cause I got a place that I call home. Every single road travel, every single new place, I come back home, they accept me with grace, yeah. When I know that I was meant to be here, and I know that I was born into fear, but I will stand tall.
Listen, y'all know every time I do a show, right? Every time I do one, it's always fire guests that come through the show, right? I got brother Sam walking to the studio any moment, walking into the Network Podcast. It's going to be everywhere. iHeartRadio, Spotify, everywhere. But I think Sam actually just pulled up to the studio, and I want him to introduce himself. We're going to start answering questions. We're going to start going in. But Sam, welcome to the Network Podcast with Stackpack, man. How are you feeling today? Please introduce yourself. Thank you for coming.
Doing great. Thank you so much, Stack, for having me on your show. I really appreciate the opportunity and giving me a chance to speak with you and your audience.
Of course, Sam. So, Sam, what do you do, man? Introduce yourself to everybody, man. Let's roll the red carpet out for Sam, man. This is somebody that's doing great things. Let's talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I'm the executive producer and owner of talkradio.nyc, which is an internet radio station. A little bit different than a podcast network, because, everyone knows podcasting networks these days. But we're a little different because we do all of our shows live, and we stream out both audio and video, and then we record it while it's live, and then we put out the recording afterwards as the podcast. So this is kind of like podcasting on steroids, and we're a full white glove service. Like, we handle everything for our hosts, from promotions to production to distribution to analytics, so that really the hosts can just focus on their content, focus on their genius and what they do really well. We handle all the technical stuff, and we handle everything else to make them look great, so they don't have to worry about all that.
Ooh-wee, I told you I had a special guest coming up to the Network Podcast. I told you guys. So Sam's here. Sam, first question for you, man, for the show is, what does collaboration mean to you, and how do you use it in your business, brother? What does collaboration mean? Let's go.
Well, collaboration, to me, it's really all about community. It's about working together. It's about that idea that a rising tide lifts all boats, and that by working together and helping each other and collaborating, everyone does better that way. It's about business with a heart, It's not just about making sales. It's not just about, trying to get the most out of someone that you can. It's really about serving people, helping them to achieve their dreams, so then you don't have to worry about your dreams. And it's something we practice on the station quite a bit.
Sam, so that gets me into my next question is, how many dreams have you seen fueled up from the show? That's what got me excited, is like, how many dreams, how many people you've seen come on your show and be like, you know what, I'm going to turn this into something. Let's talk, brother.
Well, I've been running the station now for over 14 years, and we've had many success stories over the years. I mean, one of our biggest success stories was Tony, who became the #1 nonprofit podcast. And not only was he #1, but he had more than double the number of subscribers of the #2 podcast.
Wow. Sam, what'd you say? Bring that back a little bit, Sam. You said what? Tony started doing his show with us when I first took over the network 14 years ago for small and mid-sized nonprofits. And he did all the right things. He listened to us. He put in all the best practices. And he became known in the nonprofit industry as a thought leader to follow, and was mentioned in all these nonprofit industry blogs. And his podcast took off through the roof. Not only that, but they would say, hey, and if you like the other 9 people on our top 10 list, they've all been guests on Tony's show, so you really want to listen to Tony. So he eventually became #1 in iTunes, on Apple, the #1 nonprofit podcast. And we worked together for over 10 years.
Wow. So we got a heavy hitter up here. I told you I had somebody coming up. Sam. So Sam, that gets me into my next question, man, is what is something in your journey that you wish you would have known sooner? Because, you know, everybody runs into trials and tribulations, but what's something on your journey that you wish you would have known sooner? Over to you, Sam. Let's talk.
You know, I've been an entrepreneur since 1993, and I've made a lot of mistakes over the years. But I would say, like, one of my biggest mistakes was getting involved in industries that I wasn't really interested in, and I was just doing it for the money. And what happened, I ended up getting burned like crazy. And because I wasn't listening to myself, I wasn't honoring myself, I wasn't being true to my heart. And I tell you, since I really started paying attention and doing what Sam wants to do and not what other people think I should do, life has been so much better.
Especially when you put yourself first. Sam sounds like he's putting himself first. Now, Sam, that's going to get me to my next series of questions with you. How are you using this new technology nowadays? I'm hearing that you got a podcast. I'm watching it grow, and I'm proud of this, man, Sam, because you need the tools. You need the tools at your fingertips, but how are you using some of this new tech to accelerate?
So one of the things that was a real game changer for us many years ago was when the social media apps started allowing you to live stream out to the platforms. And so at first we're only streaming out to one platform. Then we got some trouble. We couldn't access our accounts. So then we started streaming to a different platform. And now with all the solutions, we stream to all the platforms simultaneously. So it's really the platforms are making it easier and easier to put your content out across multiple platforms and ways so that wherever your listeners, wherever your audience is, they can find what you're doing. And in addition, of course, you know, everyone's talking about AI now, but AI is really helpful for certain things, for structuring stuff, for figuring things out. But you still want the human element. You still want a person doing it. And this is one of the key things. Like people saying, oh, do I really need to do a podcast anymore? Do I really need to have my own show? And the thing is, today, it's more important than ever because it's about you personally connecting to your audience. It's not about some AI-generated image or AI-generated email that you're going to send out to your list. It's people want to connect to you emotionally. They want to hear your heart, your soul. They want to see if you're authentic and you're real. And that's becoming more and more valuable than ever before.
Exactly. I love that. I love it. I got Sam in the building. I told y'all we had a special guest. You guys are just tuning in. You're just listening. Sam is here with me today. Sam, my next question for you, man, is what do you tell somebody that wants to do something just like you? You know, everybody looks up to people that do podcasts. They look up to individuals that do media. What do you tell an individual that wants to do something just like you? Let's go.
I would say the most important thing is perseverance. Because even if you're doing what you love, it ain't always going to be easy. And sometimes, you know, just trying to stick it out during the tough times can be really, really hard. You know, they say like 90% of businesses fail in their first 5 years. And if you can make it past 5 years of those left over, like 75 of them don't make it to year 10. But if you can get past that year 5, then you're doing better than 90% of the businesses out there. So perseverance really helps a lot because sometimes you might have a great idea, but maybe the market isn't ready for it. Sometimes you have a great idea, but the technology isn't there yet for you to implement it. Sometimes the timing is just not right. And if you stick with it and it's something you love and you believe in and you know you're going to help people's lives be better, if you just stick with it, eventually the right combination of elements will come together that will bring you the success you're looking for.
Oh my God, I can't wait for Sam to come into the Media Mentor Network and talk to us on Clubhouse. We might have to do that before the weekends or the top of the week. I'm going to see what Sam's schedule is looking like, man, so we can go all the way up. Sam, my next question for you is, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years with all this podcasting, everything that you're doing, man? Have you ever planned that out that far, or what do you see yourself doing? What's the next level for Sam? Let's go.
Well, you know, the beautiful thing about what I do is it's extremely scalable. Like right now, we just have one main channel where we have all the different context, all the different kinds of shows, everything from business and nonprofits to health and wellness, society and culture, personal and spiritual development. But as we grow and as we bring more people on the station, we multiply the technology, we start creating different channels, and then we'll just have a business channel for all the business shows, a personal development channel for all the personal development shows, a health and wellness channel for all the health and wellness shows, and everything else. So, I mean, this thing can grow as far as people want, as far as people need, as far as there's the demand for the kinds of things that we do. You know, I'm not necessarily looking to create a multimedia empire and, you know, make billions of dollars. No, I just want to have a good life. I just want to help people to get their message out there. So as much demand as there is out there, we'll be able to fill it and grow into it over time. So 5 years from now, who knows? By then I could have, instead of one main channel, I could have 5 different channels.
Wow. Sam's going to have about 5 different channels. I'm going to be helping him out. I'm going to be seeing how many guests want to come on there and how many people want to help him out inside the Media Mentor Network. So we can't wait to see you in there too, Sam. So Sam, any upcoming stuff that's coming soon that you want to update with us, or any final words? Because I have, just some things I want to tell them about, man. The podcast is fire, man. Being on video with you, me seeing you actually engage with your people. It's an engaging and exciting experience. So thanks for giving us those visuals.
Yeah. One of the things that I really love about doing the shows live is it really adds a certain energy to it, and it does give the opportunity for the audience to engage through the live streams while you're actually doing the show. So, like, I know when I do my own show on the network, I have loyal listeners who tune in every week, and they're commenting. They're saying, "Hey, Sam, I love what you're talking about. What about this, or what about that?" And I always give them a shout out. I always answer their questions. I always respond to their comments so that people understand, like, they're part of the conversation. You know, I'm not talking at people, I'm talking with people. And I think anyone out there who has their own show, who's, you know, trying to engage people more, just to keep that in mind. You don't talk at people, talk with people. Find ways of bringing them on, bringing them into the conversation, and you'll have a loyal audience for the rest of your show.
You said it right there, man. Talk with people, don't talk at people. So, Sam, where can they find you at on Instagram? You know, people are going to be looking for you after this episode when they go listen to it. Where can they find Sam? Where can they tap in with you at? Plug anything in, Sam. Talk to me.
Yeah, so our handles almost everywhere are at Talk Radio NYC. That's on Instagram, on YouTube, all over the place. And our website is real simple. It's just talkradio.nyc.
Ooh-wee. So, Sam, any final words before we leave, man? Anything else you want to tell us? Because Sam is coming into the network. How you feel about coming into different communities and talking to people and networking, Sam? How are you going to feel about that?
I love it. You know, I always look at my life as just an opportunity to help and support people. If sharing my message, if sharing my knowledge and my experience of being an entrepreneur for over 30 years, if I can help inspire one person to go out there and make a difference in the world, I go to bed a happy person.
Well, thank you for coming up to the Network Podcast. You guys will be seeing this everywhere. Sam will be coming up to, the community really soon. We'll plan it out with his schedule, but Sam's doing great on YouTube. Go see what's going on YouTube. It's growing all the time. The channel's doing well. Make sure you guys go over there and follow that, and you guys will be seeing it on the network. Thank you, Sam, once again.